We capped last season off by lifting the Sky Bet Championship, and we did one better. We ended up winning the FA Cup, which is something no Championship side were able to do up until that point since West Ham United back in 1980s. And ironically, West Ham United were the side that we had to beat in the final on top of that. And the player that you guys ended up voting for is Jack Clark. His current overall is 80. He's 23 years of age, and he's been subjected to some top suitors in the transfer market. So it started off with Chelsea. We did accept a swap deal between him and Martson. It was going to be 30 million plus the left back, but I thought, why not hold out? Let's go for another left back, someone that could actually get the job done within the first team. Not that Martson isn't good enough. He is someone with high potential, but it's not something that we definitely need within the first team. The budget did start at 62 million, and we spent some of that budget already. So Lloyd Kelly, we signed him for roughly around 6.5 million, 7 million. So we've added him to the squad. We needed that extra quality depth. We also brought in a player that's been on loan to Sunderland before. You guys are already familiar with him, Callum Doyle. We loaned him in from Manchester City. But yeah, this is the rest of the squad. As you guys can see, we have about 3 fullbacks, 2 CDMs, which we are going to address, 1 central midfielder, a couple of cams. That midfield area is something that we definitely want to address. We do have enough money, and on top of that, we don't know when Armstrong's gonna kick up a stink and leave, because he still has that transfer request submitted. And this season we are going to set up a bit more defensively, so when we are balanced, we are using a 4-2-3-1 formation. Even though it doesn't look like it, we are playing with 2 CDMs, so Neil is going to be the more advanced CDM playing next to Archie Gray. Just to quickly brush upon out since the start of the campaign, Patrick Roberts has gone to Bologna for 4 million. We also sold Rusin for 1.45 million to Empoli. Semedo's gone to this side, I don't know how to pronounce the name, for 600k. So we're not really recouping a lot of money. So I feel like that Jack Clark deal is going to come in handy when it comes to making funds in order to spend money. Okay, so it's time to show you guys the fixture list. So we're going to play the preseason tournament off camera as per usual. So we've got 3 games. I think it's a European Shield preseason tour. So we're going to be playing in Europe. But in terms of the start of the Premier League, it's going to be a tough one. We've got Manchester City in the Community Shield, Everton away from home, and then we're going to cap the episode off at Tottenham Hotspur, which is away from home also. The next episode, we're going to come back together for the deadline day and play Manchester City. We're going to set ourselves some realistic targets this season, because I doubt we're going to get any from the board. But so far, they just want us to sign 3 young players, younger than the age of 20, but have greater potential for the positions that they're currently playing in. Get 3 clean sheets away from home this season. Sign 1 crucial player for the midfield or forward position, which we're trying to do. Reach the group stage of the Europa League, so I guess we're going to be playing the qualifiers on top of that. Avoid relegation, get to the round of 16 in the FA Cup, finish mid-table within 2 seasons, and the financial priority we've already completed by selling players in terms of the first team, players that were considered crucial, but we didn't really consider them crucial, so we kind of got a bly with that one. So this is going to be our first star signing, our first crucial signing in our entire rebuild. I know Adam Armstrong was a big signing for us in January, but we're talking a different kettle of fish now. It's the Premier League, the big leagues. Now we're shooting up and punching above our weight. We've got a player that's potentially going to take the forward line to a next level. His overall is currently 82. We spent 26 million on him. Welcome to the Stadium of Light, Jonathan David. Looks like he's going to be sporting that number 9 jersey. His market value was 32.5 million, but we got him for 26.4 million. Good bargaining by me. So about to see one of our star players leave for 55 million. He's gone to Newcastle United, so that's extra money added to our war chest. This season isn't just about signing first team players. We're going to use some of that money and invest it within the staff, whether that's scouts for the youth academy. And the thing is, I should be kicking up stink because he's gone to Newcastle United, our rivals. But if he plays anything like he did for the first half of the season in the Premier League for Newcastle, then yeah, we pretty much robbed them for 55 million. Ryan Sessegnon is also a part of that list of players who are joining. So we signed the left back for 7 million from Tottenham Hotspur, 22 million spent on Conor Gallagher from Chelsea. In regards to our pre-season tournament, we got on pretty well, winning all 3 of our games, ending the tournament with 9 points on top of the table. We won 3-0 for the first game. That was match day 1. Match day 2, we beat Augsburg 2-0, and then we won 4-1 for the very last game of the competition. Also, we've seen the arrival of Talas Magno. He's A player that we signed from New York FC. We signed him for about, I think about 10 million. We are going to try and turn him into a left winger and try to have him be an inverted player coming in off the left hand side, more of a creative player. So that signing has taken our budget all the way down to 22 million. So we spent quite a lot of money in this rebuild. So I feel like I've done enough waffling now. We're going to head off into the first game of this episode. We're playing against Manchester City. It's going to be one of our toughest tests so far in this rebuild. Yes, we played against Manchester United. Yes, we played against the likes of West Ham in the FA Cup final. But Manchester City, they're a different kettle of fish. They are the Premier League champions of last season. So hopefully we can get off to a good start. So if Manchester City disrespect us by fielding a weakened side, we can take some sort of advantage here. I know they are looking quite good in terms of their defense and going forward, but I feel like their midfield area is not as strong as you would come to expect. So when it comes to the philosophy, we haven't made too many tactical changes, only that one change with a balanced tactic where we have 2 CDMs rather than having a central midfielder and a cam. So for the Community Shield, we have Patterson in goal, Humans at the back with Ballard, Kelly and Sessegnon. In our midfield, we have Gallagher, Neil and Ushish. On the left hand side up top, we have Talis Magno. Our number 9 is David, and on the right hand side, we have Johnston. Drills that to the opposite flank, Acuna. Starting at left back for Man City. Got Foden. Plays on the inside to Fiorini. Robertson. Nice ball over the top into Haaland. Come on, stop that shot. Oof, it's off target. Switch that play to the left. 13 minutes gone. Let's go Sessegnon. Up the line into Magno. We've got David. Played in behind possibly. Ruben Diaz is in the way. Ushish. Ushish, we're going to take the shot on instead. Edison tips out for corner. Be patient and working our way forward, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. Sessegnon with a poor first touch. Should have vetted him on his ball control before we signed him. Sarmiento has a free run down this left hand side of ours. Come on, got Sessegnon to trap back. Sessegnon, got a foot in, but don't go to ground. Robertson, well done, Neil. Club captain Neil loses the ball to Phil Foden outside the box. Foden smashes it in. What's going on there? I thought Neil got full control over the ball. He lost control over it, and then Phil Foden just smashes it in. It's 1-0 to City. What a weird way to concede. I could have sworn we was locked onto the ball, and then all of a sudden we're locked off. The start, Miento, Fiorini, good interception there by Sessegnon, but that's only got us the ball momentarily. We've lost it right away. Come on, get out of danger. Well done, Gallagher and Neil. Ushish, make that run, Jonathan David. He's just chilling. Magno returns it to David. Come on, give and goes, give and goes. Keep moving this ball. Johnston, Humans there on overlap. I'm going to cut this back. Ushish. Going to play that back post. Cleared away by Cancelo. Counter-attacking play is okay. We just need to start getting shots off. Okay, 3 substitutions being made for Sunderland. We are taking off Ushish, Johnson and Hume. We are bringing on Pembele, Armstrong and Bellingham. They're even playing Rodri at centre-back. They're not taking us serious at all. Kevin De Bruyne. Plays it to his right, Sarmiento. Ruben Diaz. Go on, put a foot in, man. It's ridiculous. How can he just shield the ball? So frustrating. So frustrating. And it's so dark as well. It's irritating me. Let's go. Jonathan David. Armstrong. Oh, we rode the challenge. Joe Bellingham in front of goal. Joe Bellingham. 1-1. 1-1. We shocked Wembley. We are back on level terms. As things were starting to get frustrating, we have found the way, and Joe Bellingham again, the young lad steps up. Adam Armstrong slips the ball in behind into Joe Bellingham. We find ourselves one-on-one with Edison. We pick out that top left corner. I'd rather take our chances on penalties, if I'm honest with you. Let's see what unfolds. Cancelo. Played in the gap. Well done, Gallagher. He's there on the loose ball. Talis Magno. Joe Bellingham. Oh, we've got a lot of space on the right-hand side. Can we get it to Armstrong? We do. We do. We've got Adam Armstrong. Adam Armstrong through on goal. Adam Armstrong. 2-1. 2-1. We've turned this game around in a matter of minutes. Manchester City, they've been shocked. They've been stunned at Wembley. Sunderland have taken the lead. Look at that. I did say it. We can hit any side on the break. And when we do, we are really deadly. We have to take any opportunity that we get going forward. And we have done so in the second half. Hopefully, we could go on to see out a victory. Getting forward for Manchester City. Cancelo, ball played into the penalty area. Get out. Ballard does really well. Go on, follow up, Neil. Referee, what's going on there? What's going on there? Referee, do your job, man. Patterson makes a decent save. The ball is struck right at him, but does need to concentrate in those moments there. I'm playing games. I'm taking the free kick. I'm playing too many games right now. 3 minutes added on. Are we going to decide to lift the shield? Go on. Jonathan David. His pathway's blocked by Vardio. 1 minute remaining. Go on, track back. Drop to ultra defensive. I don't think they're going to make it into a half in time. And they haven't. 2-1. 2-1 is the scoreline. Not only we've gone on to win the Championship and win in the FA Cup final, we have stunned the Premier League champions. We've won 2-1 at Wembley. And the curtain raiser in terms of the campaign, we got off to a poor start against Manchester City, conceding a goal outside the penalty area due to Phil Foden smashing it in. But we find our way yet again, turn things around in the back end of the second half. And as you can see, we're the winners of the Community Shield. Get the boys celebrating in the dressing room. 46% possession to their 54. I would say Man City were making the game really frustrating, moving the ball around. They looked like they were going to go ahead and seal out the victory, but in the end it's all about taking your chances, and Adam Armstrong got man of the match because he did so. Got a goal and an assist. Joe Bellingham came off the bench and also bagged himself a goal as well. We've got decent performances all around the pitch. Hopefully that's just a glimpse of what's to come this season. I know we didn't get off to a flying start when it came to the first half performance, but if we're able to see out victories and get results, who knows, we could probably be overachievers again this season. What's also weird is that we've been left in the dark by Arsenal in regards to the Reece Nelson loan proposal. It's overall 78, so he would definitely help us in our hopes to actually put in a fight in the Europa League. Right now, I feel like we've got a squad that will probably make do in the Premier League, but the Europa League is now a factor that we have to worry about going forward. So we're going to be away from home at Goodison Park. I see ourselves probably maybe causing another shock, another upset on the opening day. Bag ourselves 3 points maybe. Getting a point will probably be a decent start to the Premier League for us. As I said, our target, our objective this season is to just remain in the Premier League, avoid relegation, but I want to do one better. There's a bit of shuffling going on in the final third. As you guys can see, we have taken out the likes of Jonathan David. He's going to be sitting on the bench. Ushish is on the bench as well. Bellingham and Armstrong, they're going to be starting ahead of those two players. I feel like those two players were very impactful at Wembley, so maybe we should give them a nod at the start of the league campaign. Robertson, Dobbin, Anthony Robertson making a run down our right hand side. We need to track him. Alvarado, his pass is intercepted by Daniel. Daniel can bomb forward with the ball. Magno gonna dink that over the top. Joe Bellingham, left foot strike. Pickford makes the stop and is deflected into Godfrey and out for a corner kick. 15 minutes played. Ball goes in. Well done, Johnston. It's ahead to that Hume. Into Johnston. Into Gallagher now. Conor Gallagher can turn. We're gonna bomb forward. Got Adam Armstrong making a run ahead. Got Hume on the inside. Hume overlapping. The Northern Irish right back. Come on. Bellingham try to swivel on his left foot. No luck there. Talis Magno. Right foot strike. It's on target. Pickford makes a save. Go on. Out Armstrong. Float this back into the centre. We are trying to apply as much pressure as possible. Kelly. Hume. To Conor Gallagher. And spread play to the left hand side. Taken down by Ryan Sessegnon. It's a poor first touch. We make do. Job. And switch play to the right. Back to the right. Johnston. Hume. Oh, Johnston's offside, man. Come on. Magno. Still on the ball. Neil. Play that into Johnston. Hume. Try to float that into the centre. 40 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes remaining of this first half. Hume. Ball played in again. Going fully that Magno. Oh, Pickford gets really low. Tips out for a corner kick. He's fuming at his defence. The fact that Magno had that free volley on the edge of the penalty area. Lloyd. Go on, Sessegnon. Sessegnon on the ball. Armstrong into Magno. Go on Magno. Right foot strike. Try to open up his body. It's not on target. All lumped up the pitch. Get ahead on this. I think Beto was going to get the better of it. Kelly didn't impede him there. I'm surprised no free kick was given. Well done, Gallagher. Dodges the challenge. Oh, what is Hume doing? He looked like he was overlapping there, then he just stops. Okay, so Jonathan Davis making his Premier League debut. Ushish is also on, making his way on for Joe Bellingham. Johnston's off. We're moving Adam Armstrong, to the right-hand side. And we're going to be utilising David as a striker. Lloyd. Sessegnon. Sessegnon on the ball. On his left-hand side, he's got Patterson stalking him. Magno. Tried to be a bit tricky there down the left-hand side. We end up losing possession. We track back in time to get men behind the ball. Beto. Dele Alli. Ball played to the left-hand side for Everton. Early ball goes into the penalty area. Go on, man. Stop that. Stop that from happening. Oyango gives Everton the lead. That was a goal-scoring opportunity that we could have easily defended against. And we've just allowed that early ball to rip us apart. Well, we need to get men forward pressing. I'll do better than that with the elevation on that. Go on, Ushish. Jonathan David can't get the ball under control, man. More pressure, more pressure. Well done, Hume. Gonna press them into a mistake eventually. Ushish, gonna get away from the core. You've got the legs, he doesn't. Magno, gonna give that back to David. David turns, he's in space. How's he not hit the target? I can't believe that. I really can't. This is not Remble. It's not what we were working on in pre-season. Oh, we've given the ball up. Oh my God. Tragic, just so tragic. Oh, well done, Ballard. Really aggressive there. Let's go. David. Got Armstrong to his right. Come on, David, make a good run. We slip David in behind. Go on, Jonathan David. Right foot strike outside the box. Pickford makes the save. It's so frustrating how nothing's worked in the final third for us. Got the ball given right to us. Go on, David. Turn, swivel. Right foot strike again. There's a block. There's a block this time. Oh. I want a point at least. I want to come away with a point. David, do it. David, do it. Go on, returning. Come on, pass the ball. Pass the ball. The game's over, lads. We've lost on the opening day. 1-0 against Everton. Definitely against the runner play, I must say. We created a lot of chances, but Jordan Pickford worked really hard to keep us out, and so did the backline of Everton. Not much I can really say. 54% possession to their 46. Let's check the XG out. 1.9 to their 1. In terms of the player performances, we got a decent performance out of Lloyd Kelly on his debut for us. Hume played well. Magno was decent, created a few chances of his own. Ballard, Sessegnon and Armstrong. No, not even Armstrong. Just Ballard and Sessegnon, they were decent. The rest were below par. As you guys can see, we've got a lot of reds. It's not about how you start the campaign, it's how you finish it. And we may have gotten off to a bad start in terms of the league, but we did end up winning against Manchester City in the Community Shield. So I don't think things are going terribly. I just feel like we're just unlucky on the day. Maybe in the future, we should learn to put our chances to bed. And the thing is, we was on top of them throughout the whole 90 minutes. I feel like we could have definitely gone on to get sneak 3 points away from the likes of Everton. We've got a tougher task coming up next against Tottenham Hotspur. If we didn't beat Everton, I feel like Tottenham Hotspur is going to make me tear my hair out. Let's see how we get on. Magno can officially turn into a left winger. There's been no change in his stats, but we're going to work on him as an inverted winger, so his finishing can improve. Attacking positioning will probably improve a bit, but it's saying that it's going to be stagnant because he's probably reached his maximum potential in that area. Our next opponents are currently 7th place on the table with 3 points. They're yet to play their second game, just like us. With 1 game played, we have no points on there. We're sitting 13th, so can we turn things around? I really hope so. Tottenham Hotspur, they do have a strong side. Why do they always sign Julian Alvarez in every save? Like, since FIFA 22, they've always done this. I really don't understand why. They've even got the likes of Akanji, so they have bolstered the squad in certain areas. And we're not going to do anything at all to the starting 11. We are going to go in with the strongest squad on paper and see how we get on. Sessegnon's going to be turning out against his former club. We just signed him for about 7 million. Let's see if he can put in a good performance at left back. Son, interception by Gallagher. Gonna keep playing side to side passes, see if we can get a breakaway eventually. Ushish on the ball. Gonna play that in the gap into Jonathan David, back heel. Go on, Neil. Outside the box for Cario with the save. Decent start to this game. Ushish. Gonna swing this one in. Go on, Gallagher, get ahead on that. Merlin heads it away. Saar follows up. Daniel. Magno. No, Pedro Porro gets it away. Come on, keep your hands down, Sessegnon. This guy, he has the most awkward animations. Play just breaks down so frequently with us. Oh, come on. Ball played in behind. Julian Alvarez is onside. Shot. Hudson makes the save. Can't keep allowing that to happen. Oh, Ushish is just marked. He just stands still, though. Like, when I press R1 for him to come short, he just stays in one position. Doesn't move at all. Doesn't provide an option. Son gives it to Kulusevski, who's in front of goal. It's 1-0 to Tottenham. It's 1-0 to Tottenham. It was coming. It's a poor start to the league campaign. This is not what we were working on in pre-season. And how we ended up nicking the Community Shield from Manchester City, I don't know. Barely any options being provided. And we're just so spaced apart. Go on, David. Go on, Neil. Right foot strike for Cario. Looked beaten from my angle, but we also beat the goal too. Come on, let's go. Hume. We have a chance for a breakaway, but players are just awkwardly positioned. Like, what is this? Backup brigade barely looking like backup, and now Tottenham, they've got all their players back. Like, why is everyone so spaced out? Oh my God! Really and truly, I should not be teaching these guys positional awareness in season 2. Season 1, yeah, we go through the trials and tribulations, but in season 2, you shouldn't have to force these guys to show as an option. Oh, come on, Sessegnon, man. You can't be this useless. Oh my God, that is just utter nonsense. That is utter nonsense. Good save by Patterson. Son. Pedro Porro. We'll just clear the way for a free shot on the edge of the box. Come on, man. People are walking around. Ushish. We find Jonathan David. Get the shot off. And it's a great save by Vicario. All crossed in. David doesn't get ahead to it. Need set piece coaches to be hired now, clearly. Ooh, 1-2 between Magno and Ushish. Anyone there in the 6-yard box? Come on, arrow it straight. Why do you have to do a diagonal ball? Few mistakes made when it comes to the team selection, because right now we're not getting 110% from certain players, Ushish being one of them. So we made a few changes. Joe Bellingham is now on. Adam Armstrong's going to be playing off the left. Magno just hasn't settled just yet. Come on, Ray. He doesn't even give an advantage. This is ridiculous now. Come on. Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're joking. Yeah, you're joking. There's no way he's just completely ignored the ball when then someone's right there to make a run in behind. Julian Alvarez and Kelly slows down. We consider I'm done, man. I'm so done. I'm so done, man. The mechanic, I don't care. It's not the players. It's the mechanics. There's no way Lloyd Kelly just decides to slow down and then puts in the challenge. I'm running straight forward. He stops, does some weird animation, and then hacks at him. Heung-min Son smashes it home. It's 2-0. What a start to our league campaign in the top flight of English football. Come on, man. No one is doing anything I want them to do. We are going to switch up the tactics. We have to. We're going to come back for the next episode more prepared. Play to these players' strengths. There we go, Adam Armstrong. Adam Armstrong, get a shot off. Oh my God, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. The fact that he attempted that just shows how much respect he has from our goalkeeper. Oh, come on, do better than that. There we go, Adam Armstrong. Take over. Jonathan David, we need some support here. We need some support. No, we're going to cut in. Right foot strike. Somehow this goalkeeper is on steroids. This goalkeeper's on steroids. Frustrating times. Ball goes in. Another header. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Hume. Human's not even there. Human's not even there. He may as well have not have been there. Tarami smashes it home. 3-0. What the hell? What the... Oh my God. We need to sort this out. We really need to sort this out. There's no way we came Premier League to do this. There's no way Jonathan David left Lille to come and do this. It's the early crosses. It's the early crosses. I've come to that conclusion now. It's the early crosses. And the strafe dribbling. Good challenge there by Archie Grape. First touch is just mad. That first touch was just mad. That was a mad first touch from Adam Armstrong. I can't believe we're doing stuff like that in the Premier League. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. That's all I can say on that performance right there. It's just shocking. It's just absolutely shocking. I get we made a whole heap of signings. There are certain players that are playing in positions that really and truly they shouldn't be playing in. I thought system-wise it would work. And right now we're getting schooled in the Premier League. We do need to go back to the drawing board, come back, sharpen our tools, and maybe go again and maybe get some results on the scoreboard. Look at that. We didn't play too bad, like in terms of building from the back, trying to create goal scoring opportunities. As you guys saw, we peppered their goal quite a few times. We created quite a lot of goal scoring opportunities, more than we did in the last game, more than we did against Man City. But it's just the manner in which we conceded was just so deflating. Yeah, we caused them problems ourselves. We're going to be brutally honest about the players. Hopefully they look long and hard in the mirror. 2 games in, we're sitting 19th. Like I said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I meant every word I said. We need to go back to the drawing board, take a look at the tactics again, because we had to take a look at the tactics halfway through last season. But hopefully the players can bounce back, the tactics can improve. We have Manchester City to start the next episode. That is going to be a lovely experience, I can imagine. As you guys already know, we've concluded and wrapped up a poll in regards to doing a new Manchester United save, so be on the lookout for that also in February. So yeah, hopefully I can get the content out and keep you guys happy, keep you guys fed. We're gonna keep flooding the algorithm as much as we can in 2024. But yeah, I don't want to waffle for too much. I feel like I'm trying to compensate for getting my ass handed to me right in front of you guys. But yeah, hope to see you guys in episode 11. Take care for now. Peace.